Well, Europe has been very vocal, I would say, even though not always agreeing among ourselves as to what position to take. But recently, we've been able to formulate a position which clearly states what Europe is asking, and I would say that there's a very clear statement as to what needs to happen in Gaza.
Why no sanction at all?
Sanction who?
Sanction Israel. For the civilians are dying. It's the same principle of Russia.
Well, Israel has a right to fight terrorism.
Are you for ceasefire between Israel and Palestinian Authority?
We agree to the statement of all 27 countries asking for humanitarian pauses.
How about ceasefire?
Well, I just said that. Sure.
Some of Ukraine's partners would like them to start talks with Russia. Do you think that Ukraine now should seek negotiations with the Kremlin?
Well, look, I just said that in my introduction, that any sort of ceasefire, any sort of negotiations is a lead up to a victory day in Moscow. Putin has been very clearly pushing for that, and the day might come. The day might come that Ukrainians are unable to fight further because we're unable to provide them with weapons, and in that way we're pushing for Putin's victory, and we have to be very clear. There's no middle ground. Unfortunately, there is no gray zone. There is no tree or rock to hide behind. If a ceasefire does happen, and we will try to spin it, that we defended Kiev, that we defended some territory of Ukraine, it will be very clear that is a victory for Putin.
Verify the data. You published that the EU supplied just 300,000 rounds of ammunition.
Yeah.
What's the problem? And do you have some updates, some new data? Because
I wish I had. I wish I had. It's a very unfortunate thing. I mean, the only justification is that Europe has been able to provide additional ammunition and weaponry before that. So we are talking just the latest push, the promise of this year that has not materialized, and unfortunately, I don't think that it will materialize. While North Koreans are doing their part. You know.
What do you think about prospects of peace facility? Would it be created this year?
I think that there is a chance to go ahead with it. Some proposals are being made that the countries who do not want to participate in this could be not participating in it. That means that my country, other countries who will be participating, would be bearing more weight on their shoulders. And Lithuania, with what we have, we would be ready to do that. Meaning that it would be not 27, but a smaller group of countries.
Concerning the 12th package of sanctions,
Sorry, just one. Yeah.
package of sanctions, President of the Commission promised to table it last week. It didn't happen. What do you expect today?
I think that at least from what I hear, that the negotiations are ongoing. There is a coordination also with the G7. At least from the excerpts that I've seen, I'm rather optimistic, but as always, we're still in the early stages. The political discussion will start after it is tabled. That means then it will most likely get weaker. But where we do stand, it's quite a good package. Taking into account that it's been a while since the last one.
Mr. Joseph, follow up on my question. What do you think about the suggestion put forward by Mr. Rasmussen that Ukraine could become a member of NATO if they give up Crimea?
I mean, look, I was always of the position that Ukraine should become a member of NATO. There are ways how to go around the situation in the front. I think that would be the only and the biggest guarantee so that the war is not spilling over, further to the West. Unfortunately, that did not materialize. Not sure how how can we go further with this. While notions of giving away territory, they do go against international law. I mean, territorial integrity is something, that has to be sacrosanct. Giving away something for something, it should not be, it should not work like this. Okay, thank you. O man dar eiti tam prie jų, ar ne?